My 25M, roommate, 21F, tried to kiss me while drunk. I rejected her to not take advantage. Now she's avoiding me and is embarrassed. Should I reach out? I 25M have been living in a student dorm with 4 other people for almost a year. We all share a kitchen and common areas. One of the roommates is a 21F I've always gotten along with, pretty well friendly, normal roommate vibes, nothing flirty from either side, or so I thought. Last weekend, I was eating dinner alone on the couch in the living room. She came in clearly quite drunk, high on alcohol, sat right next to me, and we started chatting about random stuff. Out of nowhere, she leaned in and tried to kiss me. She was really unsteady and her eyes were glassy, so my immediate thought was, she's way too drunk for this to be a real decision, and if anything happened, it would look like I took advantage of her. So I kind of froze, gently moved away, said something awkward like, "Hey, you've had a lot to drink," and excused myself to the kitchen. I figured she'd wake up the next day, barely remember it, and everything would go back to normal. It didn't. Since that night, she has completely avoided me. Won't make eye contact, leaves the room if I enter, skipped our usual group snack nights 3 days in a row, which she never does. One of our other roommates pulled me aside and said she's mortified and embarrassed and doesn't know how to face me after throwing herself at me while wasted. I genuinely don't think less of her at all. I rejected her in the moment because I was trying to be respectful, not because I'm disgusted or uninterested. I actually do find her attractive, but that's beside the point right now. I just don't want her to feel ashamed every time she sees me for the rest of the year we're living together. My question is, should I reach out and try to clear the air? If yes, what do I even say so it doesn't make things more awkward or put pressure on her? Or is it better to just pretend nothing happened and let her come around on her own? I don't want to make her feel worse, but the current silent treatment is painful for both of us and the vibe in the flat is off. TL, DR. Drunk roommate tried to kiss me. I turned her down because she was wasted. Now she's avoiding me out of embarrassment. How do I tell her it's okay and she doesn't need to feel ashamed without making it weird? Update 1. Drunk roommate, 21F, tried to kiss me. I turned her down because she was wasted. Now she was hiding from me. So this was already posted in a diff sub, but it was removed by mods, so I am posting it here. Some of you asked for an update, so yeah. I, 25M, took everyone's advice and just sent her, 21F, a simple text. Hey, everything's totally fine from my side, no weirdness at all. Can we talk for a minute whenever you're free? 5 minutes later, right arrow knock on my door. She looked super nervous, immediately started apologizing for basically throwing herself at me while hammered. I just laughed a little and told her it really wasn't a big deal, that I only stopped it because she was way too drunk and I didn't want things to be messy and wanted neither of us to regret it later. Then I took a deep breath and said I actually really like her and have for months. She went quiet for like 3-4 seconds, got this huge smile, said, "Wait, really?" And then basically launched at me for the longest hug ever. Told me she likes me too. And I gave her a kiss on her head and asked her out. So, we're going out for dinner plus drinks Saturday, today. She already promised no blacking out and will try it out sober this time. Honestly feel like I'm floating. Thanks to everyone who told me to stop overthinking and just text her. You guys saved me from months of awkward hallway dodging. We'll keep you guys updated about how my date went hard. Update 2. The drunk roommate, 21F, tried to kiss me, 25M. Story: our first official date just happened and I'm still shaking. Drunk roommate whom I had a crush on tried to kiss me. I moved away because she was too drunk to decide anything, then she started ignoring me. Full story in my first and now the actual first date. Best day of my life. No competition. She'd been at her parents' for the weekend and came straight from there. I was waiting with flowers, first time ever buying flowers for anyone. Then she stepped out of the car, dressed like an actual angel. I swear I never thought a girl would ever get dressed so beautifully just for me. She saw the flowers, eyes went huge, hugged me so tight I almost dropped the bouquet. We went to our favorite little Indian restaurant, the same one where we used to eat our group dinners. One of our roommate introduced us to this place, literally the best in our city. I had reserved a window table. We had a couple of beers, amazing food, and talked for hours. She told me she's had a crush on me since day one. Same here, we just never confessed it to each other because we're roommates, and it would be weird if one of us didn't have feelings as we need to stay under same roof. After dinner, we walked to the riverside, found a quiet place, and sat there to relax. We talked about so many things: sports, professional life, parents, family, friends. We completely lost track of time. When I finally checked my phone, it was already 3:30 a.m. Damn. She brought up the drunk night again, how embarrassed she felt, thought I wasn't attracted to her. I put my hand on her arm and said again, "I only stopped it because you were too drunk to take any such decisions." She smiled and said, "Well, I'm completely sober now and ready to take decisions." So I kissed her, first real kiss, and then she literally grabbed my face and kissed me all over, cheeks, forehead, nose, everywhere. Male, I've never felt anything like that. Date 2 already planned for Sunday evening, Mexican place. It's 5:30 a.m., just got home. She's back at her parents' and will be in our apartment by this evening. Can't wait to tell our roommates. The last few days she skipped every group snack and movie night because she couldn't face me, even told one of them she was too embarrassed. They all know what happened. Tonight when we walk and holding hands, they're gonna lose their minds. I think I'm in love with her. I know it's only one official date, but we've lived together over a year with our 3 other great friends, roommates. We've seen each other's real daily lives. It doesn't feel early at all. I really think she's the one. She just texted me, "I love you a lot and can't wait to see you." Still smiling like an idiot at 6 a.m. Never thought I'd fall this hard for such a cute and kind human. Gonna get some sleep now after the best night of my life.